welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelvin Villalobos Ruiz, and today we're gonna be talking about outfielders. We're gonna be talking about outfielders 101. I'm gonna be teaching you some techniques. I'm gonna be teaching you how to field the ball properly, how to make accurate throws to the right base, and how to set your feet properly. Let's get it. Alright, so first things first, what I'm gonna teach you is how to position yourself. So first of all, if you're right now, I'm in right field. So you gotta position yourself depending on the batter. If it's a right-handed batter, you want to position yourself a little bit more this way. Usually the center fielder is the captain of the outfield. He's the one who has the lead and he's the one in charge, right? So technically either the coaches are moving you around or the center fielder is moving you around. So depending on where you are, if it's a right-handed batter, you're gonna position yourself, you're gonna look at the third base bag and position yourself depending, shifting to the right side. If it's a left-handed hitter, you wanna look at the first base and then position yourself closer to the line, right? Usually you gotta read, this is very important, you gotta read it off the bat, depending how it's going off the bat, how they're hitting it. If it's a right-handed hitter, usually when they hit the ball usually tails a little bit to the line. If you're playing right field or center field, it's usually gonna tail to the left side. So you wanna position yourself a little bit shifted this way. You know it's already coming this way. If it's a left-handed batter, it's usually gonna go straight above your head. So you usually wanna like read it and it's gonna go above your head. The way we do this, 2 tips of advice. You always wanna keep your feet moving. Like if you're an infielder, a batter, a pitcher, it doesn't matter. You always wanna keep your feet moving. Other thing is that as an outfielder, we cannot run flat-footed. So we're not gonna run like this, we're gonna run on your toes. The main reason of why we do this is because if you run flat-footed, once the ball is in the air, it's gonna start jumping and bouncing. So you're gonna see the ball bouncing on the air, and that's when we miss the ball. If you run on your toes, you stay nice and easy. It's gonna be nice and easy, and the ball is not gonna jump. That way you can read it easier. The way we usually set our feet or position ourselves, it's once the pitcher is coming up, you gotta have that mentality and be ready for it. So once the pitcher is going up here, that he's pitching towards the plate, is going towards the plate, you gotta do like an infielder. So a little 1, 2, and we stay here. We gotta be ready to run, right? It's like an outfielder. So we're gonna be 1, 2, and then we stay here. We can stay here, we can stay here, but usually most of the outfielders is 1, 2, stay here, and get ready to roll. So first things first, on any ground ball that is coming to you, any fly ball, the footwork is gonna be this. So it's gonna go right, left, jumped, and then you go where the ball is. Main thing I want to tell you is try to get to the point to where you think the ball is gonna get to, right? But what I mean by that is if you think the ball is going to the gap, you want to get to that point before the ball even gets there, so you can accommodate yourself and be behind that baseball right there. So I'm gonna do a fast pace. So the way we're gonna do is 1, 2, a little hop, and then you go. So the way we turn around, let's say it's a fly ball above your head, the way we do that is if it's to your right side, you're gonna be here, and the first step is the jump. The first step is gonna be that right foot right there. So you go and you're looking at the ball, you're running with your glove down. If you run with your glove up, that takes away your range. So you wanna run with your glove down. So the way we do that is you're gonna keep running. If you see the ball is on the other side, we're not gonna drift like this because you can fall. You're gonna drift the other way around. So you're gonna come here and then you turn around and then you find the baseball. And if you think the ball is gonna land here, you just get to that point, glove up, both hands, and then you secure the ball. If it's the other way around, that is to your left side, you're gonna come here and then you're gonna shift your head the other way around. It's important that you keep running straight and shifting your head or moving your head. That's something that you gotta practice at home every day. Make a routine. Let's get it. All right, so now we're gonna practice ground balls. Let's say you don't have anybody on first. First things first, you gotta know if it's starting the game, you gotta know if it's a diving play where you can dive. If it's in the beginning of the game, you gotta measure that. Usually you can dive for that ball, but it's different when it's like late in the game and starting the game. When it's late in the game, you gotta know the outs. You gotta know what the score is. Let's say in the ninth inning you have a ball game that is 7-6, and you're winning by 1. You want to keep that ball in front of you so you don't dive. So you keep it in front. But for now, we're gonna practice just nobody on base, and we're gonna practice ground balls. So we're gonna keep it in front of you. All you wanna do is either you come here, you set one leg on the ground, and you secure it and keep it in front of you, right? Then we're gonna find that cutoff man, and we're gonna throw it to the cutoff man. The other way around is just nice and easy right here. We come here, make sure your glove is in front of you, and just we get it back to the cutoff man. We're gonna do one in front of you, one forehand, and one backhand. So the one in front of you, I'm gonna do it fast paced. Then what we're gonna do is make sure you stay in front and watch my footwork. My footwork is different from the infield and from the catcher. So when you field it, there's like 3 different types of footwork. Outfielders do 3 different things. So the first thing is either from behind, that's one. The other one is a little hop, jump right here, and the other one is just a shuffle, little shuffle. So again, you practice whatever you want at home. So I'm gonna do one in front of me. I'm gonna do one in front of me. Make sure you're always following. And those bounce, you wanna catch it, like I say, you wanna catch the bounce as close as you can. Don't let it get to you, because with the grass it's tricky. So it's gonna get tricky and the bounce is weird. Let's do it to the left side. So now I'm gonna catch it to the left side. Same thing. Usually if it's too far to the line, you can do a little 360, so you keep the motion going and then just hit your cutoff man. Now we're gonna go to the right side, and then make sure, same thing, that's the right side. This man is acting weird. Let's go to the right side. There you go. Backhand, make sure you secure it. Boom. And the other one last thing, if you're in trouble, you wanna keep those foot moving. You wanna go right here. Make sure you get around it, and then we throw to the cutoff man. All right, so now we're gonna do like if we had runner on base. So let's say we have a runner on first or runner on second. There's gotta be that time clock in your head where you gotta know the runner, how fast the runner is. If you think he's a hustler, if you think he's gonna take the extra back, you have to have that in your mind. That's a mentality that you gotta know. So usually you gotta have a sense of urgency. So what I mean by that, it's now we're gonna try to create a little angle so we position ourselves better to make an accurate throw, right? So the way we're gonna do that is, usually we runner on base, we play a little bit deeper, so we have that chance to throw that runner out. So what we're gonna do is just, we're gonna take a straight ground ball, but with a little sense of urgency. So you just wanna get it ready. You just wanna heads up, eyes up every single time. We can't be here. Let's say we miss it. And then we're right here, and then our heads are down, the runners are running, and then they're gonna score. You gotta have a sense of urgency. We gotta get that ball and throw it back to the infield, to your cutoff man, right? So I'm gonna teach you now to the sides with a little sense of urgency. So we're gonna go to the left side. Let's say we have a runner first, a little angle, and then you get it back to the infield quick. Heads up, you get it back to the infield. That's one. Like I said, you can do a 360 that way, so it's faster. And now we're gonna do the right side right here. Little sense of urgency. Just create an angle. Notice that I'm always keeping my feet moving. So now we're gonna, I'm gonna teach you how to position yourself and how to the proper footwork. So like I said before, you have like 3 different footwork that you can do in order to have that follow through and to have that strength behind your throw, right? So the first one is, if it's a ground ball or a fly ball, you always want to get behind that baseball, right? It's in front of you in the middle. So what you want to do is, this is one type of footwork. So you grab the baseball. Notice that my left foot is in front, my right foot is in front. If you're a right-handed thrower, why is that? So as soon as you catch it, you have that momentum and that motion that is gonna take you to make an accurate throw, right? So what we want to do is we catch it right here, and the first movement, it's behind you, and just like a catcher behind you, you point. Make sure you point with your left shoulder. Your arm as an outfielder is not like a catcher anymore, so we're not gonna go from here, we're gonna go longer angle. You wanna make an accurate strong throw, so you wanna go longer. So this is one right here behind you. Follow through. You wanna make sure you're like a pitcher. Follow through. That's one. The second one is gonna be a little hop, so you catch it, and then you come in front of you. And the third one is just a nice shuffle. So you catch it, shuffle, and then you throw. That's up to you. Personal. Practice it at home. Let's get it. So now pay attention to my footwork. Pay attention to the way I catch it. We're gonna practice this with runner in scoring position. We're gonna try to get that runner out at home. So I'm gonna do right in front of me, forehand, and then a backhand. I'm gonna do a ground ball and then fly ball. So the way we're gonna do this is, you know, the runner is trying to score, so we're always accurate to home plate, looking at your target. You wanna make sure you hit that cutoff man. Try to hit that the forehead of the cutoff man. That way you have an accurate line throw, right? That's what we want. Two hands, get behind it, throw. We're gonna do a forehand. So make sure you get behind it. Boom. That's the ground ball right there. Fly ball. Boom. It's right there to the line. You can do a little 360 right there. And this way, you get behind it. Runner is coming. Home play. And the last one. You get behind it. Accurate throw. Follow through. That's how. All right, so now I'm gonna explain to you how to catch fly balls properly, right? So we all know we learn how to catch fly balls, but as an outfielder, you gotta learn how to read the ball in the air, right? So you wanna learn how to get behind that baseball to either throw runners out or to get there and catch that perfect fly ball. So I'm gonna teach you right here. The first thing, it's you wanna put your glove out up there, but that glove can't be blocking your vision, because then that ball is gonna hit you in your mouth or your nose, right? We wanna make sure that you time that baseball in the air, but at the same time, you have that glove up there where you can put your hands, catch it, and use your both hands. A tip that I'm gonna give you is, you gotta find sunglasses before you step on the outfield. You gotta find sunglasses that are perfect enough to play the outfield, so when you look at the sun is right there and you're able to see the ball, right? Before you step here or before the inning starts, you gotta tell your coach that the sun is bothering you, so you can borrow some glasses. And the second thing is that you can actually block the sun with your glove, right? So if the sun is on my left side and the ball is coming on the right side, you can block that sun with your glove until the ball it's coming to you, or it's almost close to you, so you can catch it, right? So let's say the sun is right there, you're blocking that sun right there, and then when it comes here, you catch it. The same thing with the right side, you block it right here, then you catch it. I'm gonna show you some demonstration of how to catch a fly ball. So we're gonna be here, fly ball is coming, you get behind it, catch it right there. Always make sure that you see the ball. When you see the ball, you measure it with your nose or your chin. You always want to keep it right here. That way you know you're behind it. If you see the ball is coming down, it's always past your forehead. then it's too late. The ball is gonna land behind you. If you see that the ball is in front of you, it's too late. The ball is gonna land right there. So always measure with your nose and your chin. Let's do one more. So the way we do that, we measure it, we catch it right there. Notice that I'm always catching it with my left foot in front, so that way there's a runner there, you're already behind the baseball, ready to throw. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. This is Outfielders 101. Make sure you watch my other videos. I have a pitching video out. I have my hitting video, catching video. Make sure you check my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you have any question, leave it below in the comments. And thank you for watching. Let's get it.